Hello, first grade students. This is Mr. Mouse, and I hope you are doing well. You are staying healthy and safe at home, but that you have also taken the opportunity to go outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. I know I have, for those of you. This week in the building, we were talking about high and low. Okay. So we kind of reviewed a topic that we kind of discussed in kindergarten. You know, just kind of looked at it again. A look at high and low sounds and, well, this got cut off, but a look at high and low sounds in music. So Bugs Bunny is saying high and low. This is from one of my favorite episodes of Looney Tunes. One of my favorite. It's a music episode. So, in class, the first day of that week, we made a list of some of the things that, and because we're in first grade, we said, let's make a list of sounds, things that we hear that make high pitches, okay, or low pitches. The word we used in kindergarten was pitches, right? Okay, pitches. Pitches. Okay, which is like high pitches, like a bird chirping, right? Or maybe like well, let me get my pen out. My handy dandy pen. I like getting my pen out. I think I'll use purple this time. Okay, a bird. Things that make high pitches. Bird. Okay. Let's see. Other things that make high pitches. Oh, some friends suggested that some things could go both high and low. So some people said things like a piano. Right? A piano is an instrument that makes both high and low pitches, right? And then for something that creates low pitch. Oh, how about, this could be a little bit tougher. Oh, something that makes a low pitch. Guitar. Maybe you could say guitar. A guitar makes low pitches. Sometimes. Although you really could say that a guitar makes low and high pitches. So maybe you'd want to cross that off. And you could say that a guitar goes in the middle. Right? Oh, but you know what an instrument that makes really low pitches? Are you ready? I just came up with a really good one. Okay? A bassoon. A bassoon. Do you remember what the bassoon was? Remember last year we were watching the story Peter and the Wolf? And in the story of Peter and the Wolf, we had the character the grandfather. And the grandfather was played by an instrument. The instrument looked something like this. It kind of had holes on it, like this. So, like a flute almost. And then it had a little piece sticking out like this. Okay? So, it was a bassoon. I'm not the best artist. I don't draw the best pictures. I'm sorry. This is my best picture of a bassoon. Okay? So, I'm sorry. I became a music teacher, not an art teacher. I'm not Mrs. LaFan. Okay? So, with that said, so we talked about some things that are high and things that are low. Speaking of instruments, oh, I don't know what happened with that. Let me move some things around here. We listened to some in class. We looked at some things that made high and low pitches. Okay? So we listened to some high pitches like Mickey Mouse. We listened to him again. We listened to some high pitches like SpongeBob, right? There we go. All fixed. Okay? So we listened to some things like some of our favorite characters from the movie, right? We listened to Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse makes such a great high pitched noise, right? We listened to SpongeBob because SpongeBob, when he talks like this, he makes high pitches like this, right? Before we talk, okay, so maybe I'm not talking about instruments quite yet, but I'm talking about people, right? Characters. SpongeBob, he talks high. Mickey Mouse talks high. Darth Vader. I can't do a very good Darth Vader, but Darth Vader, who's one of my favorite Star Wars characters, he talks really, really low. Or Patrick Star. Patrick, he talks really low, right? Okay, so when we talk about high and low pitch, this is the kind of thing we talk about, right? Pitch is the sound we make. And then, again, we kind of reviewed the different sounds that, we listened to some different sounds that make high and low pitch. Yes. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. There are tons and tons of sounds that we can listen to that are high pitched and low pitched. Such as, we listen to a lion. If I can get him to go. There we go. And that bird is high pitched right there. We had a dog barking. That dog is creating a high pitch, right? But then we said we want to listen to some instruments because we're in music class, and in music we should be focusing on instruments and listening to singing and things like that, because not cats and dogs and silly things like that really have nothing to do with music. Okay. Good point. Good point. So, these are the instruments that create high and low pitches, and these are just a few. I mean, there are thousands and thousands of instruments. Now, this was the one that this is the one that stumped even me at first, because I didn't know what an octabass was until I finally saw what he was playing. And then I saw what he was playing, and you know what that is? It's a cello. And the cello plays low pitches, right? Or how about how about this one right here? This one right here plays Anybody know what this instrument is? You got it. It's the flute. We talked about this last year. And it's a high-pitched instrument. Yep. Boy, he's really good, isn't he? He really is really good. I tried to learn the flute. I wasn't really good at it. But as you know, I got pretty good at the piano. So, I guess we're all good at certain things. But that's what we talked about in class this week. We looked at high and low pitches. And that's pretty much it. So, again, I hope everybody is doing really well. And I hope you're staying safe and healthy as always. And feel free to reach out and email me and say, hi, Mr. Malsan. I hope you're doing well. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.